I want to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about Optimus and the reason we have this contest. The purpose of Optimus Club, our stated purpose, our mission, if you will, is to make life better for children. Not that you're children, you're getting to be young adults, but that's our mission, and this is one of the mechanisms that we use to make life better, to give you an opportunity to compete on an intellectual exercise that will last you the rest of your life. The fact that you're in this program and the fact that you're at Seton speaks for the quality of student that you are. We're a nonprofit organization, and we deal basically with the public and raise and spend our money through the generosity of the people of the United States. Anyway, that's pretty much our story. We recognize that you're in a great institution. I admire Seton immensely. It's a school of great history and great traditions, and we've been doing this now for about 20 years that I remember, and every time it's brought joy to our heart. So I want to commend you all for being in the program and salute you for your excellence in academics. Do I introduce Carson now?
Yes, I'm asking them to unmute from the room right now.
Okay, we are ready.
Okay. I want to introduce Carson Went, who is my favorite Seton student, and she's going to give us a little presentation on memories of her grandfather's Optimist involvement. Carson?
I was asked the question, can you heal the world with optimism? Yes, you can. I've seen it through my grandpa. Through him, I've seen the world change in his attitude and passion. His positive mindset stuck with everyone and left a lasting impression. He's so encouraging and easy to approach. My grandpa was a very optimistic and caring person. He was diagnosed with lung cancer on April 1st, 2010. I was 3 years old, and it was very hard on my family. He stayed happy and optimistic about everything. He was so optimistic, sometimes we even forgot he was sick. Even though we forgot, it didn't change the fact of his diagnosis. I learned through this, optimism may not heal physical wounds, but it can definitely heal emotional. Being optimistic can change your viewpoint on life and make you happier. My grandpa had a huge impact on my life, even though it was so long ago. He lived by this quote every day: greet every living thing you meet with a smile. It's from the Optimist Creed, and I try to live by that every day. He inspires me to be a better person because he's looking down on me and cheering me on. He's looking out for me, and I want to make sure I do everything to make him proud. My dad lives by this quote as well. I realize the importance of it, the importance to him, and how this one quote can affect and shift the world around us. Imagine if you smiled at everyone you met. You'd most likely have an impact on that person's day, and they'd want to do the same. You never know what someone is going through, and a simple smile or gesture can turn someone's whole day around. This is the domino effect you want. I want to turn the world into a happier and more optimistic place, and so did my grandpa. Just because he's not here with us today, he would want this optimistic quote to be passed on to others. This is why I'm sharing it with you. I challenge you to go out and smile at everyone, and try to do this every day. It will put you in a good mood and make other days as well. If you do this and spread the word, the positivity will spread. Years after my grandpa died, my grandma gave me his pocket watch. It hangs on my vanity, and I see it every time I wake up. I see the shiny gold watch, and it reminds me of the important task I want to live out every day: to be happy and always have a smile on my face. My grandpa volunteered for many things. Some include the past president of the JC, an election judge, and he was also in the Moline Public School Foundation. Last but not least, he was an Optimist Club. Volunteering was important to him. He was a strong believer in giving back to his community and those in need. He continued to be active in these organizations even when he was sick. I learned from this If he can do this while battling cancer, we can help those in need whenever we are given the chance. All the memories I have with my grandpa are happy ones, whether it was eating chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream from our favorite store, Whitey's, and he told us not to bite the bottom or it will drip. But whenever he wasn't looking, my siblings and I would bite the bottom, so he would put a marshmallow to stop it from leaking. It was our little secret, but he probably knew what we were doing. We did lots of puzzles together. It was a fun thing him and I did together. One specific puzzle we did was the bear puzzle. My whole family went to Disney before he died. He was on oxygen, but he always had a smile on his face. He pushed through. He still managed to ride our favorite ride, Big Thunder Mountain. We love this ride, and every time we go to Disney, we ride Big Thunder Mountain in memory of him. Being on oxygen and being tired didn't stop him from taking lots of pictures and riding our favorite rides. Sadly, he died in November of that same year. I remember going to the hospital and saying our last goodbyes when he was sitting up smiling. Even though he's not here with us today, he still makes a strong impact every day. I can see this through his clubs he started and and all the work he's done in our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Carson.